Yeah, that's great stuff. blamef picks up even a triple kill there. A complete shutdown onto the outside play. Because now it's just Floppy and Fang left, and blamef's on an absolute rampage. Gets a 4.
Oh boy.
And now it's just a 1 versus 4 for Floppy, and they've been absolutely flopped.
Through trials and tribulations. It's just Floppy, and inside the vents is Mister, and he can't win that initial duel. Astralis will kick off this elimination game with a pistol round.
Only the last one, they did lose 25-23. And truth be told, well, Grim and Fang did put on some monstrosity of numbers there.
It's gonna be a top hit though. This could get very risky at certain points as Halzer does find the double entry on the Tech 9. All right, access to the bomb plant potentially. And Fang spins around for another. The overextension and complexity capitalize. Both players going in from heaven. If it's not a pristine headshot that Fang is looking to capitalize out in the open, was blamef. Only takes a lick of damage. Fang still fighting. blamef still holding despite the 23 HP. Door swings open. Christo, he's just gonna drop the molly. Fang had a molly the entire time, but it didn't spread to the bomb. There's no time. There's no time on this bomb. They've actually won the force buy here for complexity. Such an impactful force buy it is as well.
Oh, that's absolutely crazy. It was a 2 versus 4, a 3 versus 5. Complexity don't believe it. Look at Fang. He doesn't believe how lucky he is to get away with a round like that.
Oh man, I mean, if you just avoid blamef, I guess it's a proper solution to the play. A straight top hit incoming once again. This time though, Glaive, the 5-7, a triple kill for him. And now even Christo, he starts to swing the smoke. He hunts for the kill. Headshot delivered. Hauser looking for that trade, but he disappears down the vent. 1v3 for the Norwegian offer, leaping in towards Christo. It's a headshot landed, perhaps a bomb plant here, but Zipx coming in rotation. One eagle body shot will do, but oh my word, Halzerk. A third kill, but that HE should strike true. It does. That's round ending, and Astralis will bite back with a force buy of their own.
What a round saving HE there from blamef. Complexity, they have 2 people already down here. Floppy's gonna get attack, and they're actually gonna go up the vent. Or are they?
Thinking about it.
Yeah. Could be a lower split here. They're just looking for a kill, and Astralis, they're actually gonna walk into them. Floppy and Grim, that's exactly what they've been waiting for.
Oh my goodness. And that is a catastrophe. Astralis double push, and they both go down without a kill, without a fight.
They did find out what was going on in a way. Just not the most pleasant one. A clean round for Complexity as well. All 5 players surviving. Yeah, absolutely. The risk on running such a force by war on the CT side is even bigger. Oh, there's the triple.
Oh my goodness.
Perfect. Glaive, he just get bombed out of the bomb site.
That is, I've rarely seen that nade stack work. And it works here. Mister goes down, but Zipx, great flank, finds JT. And even drops the molly. He's stalling out for so much time.
They need to execute on that A bomb site. They need to do it now. Astralis have everyone towards it.
The flashes are good. blamef blinded. Oh, and are they looking to dive down the vents? No, they're gonna go through Squeaky instead. Zipx finds the first, but instantly traded out. But a massive entry from Halzerk, and Christo down to 5. I don't think they realize that he's up top just yet, but now that HE forces him to run away. 3 damage dealt, 2 HP left, and Halzerk with the finisher. No gun saved, and an advantage complexity. They've broken the CT economy.
Yeah, now that's devastating, right?
Can complexity possibly break this apart? Zipx and Christo. And Christo goes down first, though. Oh no, isolated away from Zipx. And now he has to slink away down the ramp, but 30 seconds. Complexity have to make a decision. They have to make a commitment, and they will go down towards the B site. Zipx in such an awkward position, though. But he's joined by blamef for help, potentially. Out from control room, he's traded out. 2 versus 2. The rotates begin to arrive, though. You see Glaive down low, but Halzerk wins the outright fight. The quick scope is there. The bomb plant is in, and Mister is in a 1v2. He makes his way down from the ramp, does get the spot, but Fang wins the fight, and it's Complexity who continue the lead. They're laughing to the bank. And you can see the defense starting to shift. They realize that, they can't really account for that loss. JT up close against the 5-7, and we'll be able to best Christo, spotting the next out as well, but Glaive will win that duel, and Mister just walks right back into the op. Halzerk gets another, and it's just the blamef, the man who started the round, who's gonna need to maintain that 90% win rate with the clutch.
Yeah, A3 requires a 10, doesn't have the fuse kit, needs to walk through the smoke here. Might actually catch a little bit of a timing. Floppy doesn't realize it. Blame might have been able to get himself into a good position. Needs to confirm the first kill onto Floppy. Now he knows that there's a player towards the back of default. And there's the first one, spots the second, but Halzerk quick enough on the trigger. Yeah, that's wrapping up as a nice inner hit. Floppy, if he gets that kill, that's going to be problematic. Glaive, though, manages to win that fight, and that's so much information. They're going to clear it out, but now they're going to realize Grim's on the lurk. Needs that kill. Timing's everything. Zip it. He's going to turn around. Grim gets the kill.
But still, it's not all set in stone just yet. Crossing over to the site, Fang might have himself a plant. Halzerk, though, needs to help out by covering the cross. Now, Fang is in a unwinnable situation. That will be Astralis. They will come back in. He wants complexity to continually push for a lead. A missed HE, though, on the door. Surprise! It's Halzerk. Crystal gets a warm welcome, and that's no Christmas caroler. But still, okay, Zipx come back in, but immediately traded out. All right. The ramp, they evade Glaive, but can they take down Mr. inside of the control room right now? And being a problem, baiting out the shots, and he's looking to transfer for multiple. That's a double kill, and he's brought the round back. Now Glaive activates on the flank as well. Who's out in the open? Where's that bomb being planted? Well, it's up, down to Fang. He's down in the dark room, but surely he's not ready. He gets a spot. He saw Glaive. Glaive did not realize that he's been spotted. This is a backstab here from Fang on the Glaive, and now it's a 1v1. Is he gonna walk into his crosshairs? The question, no. Blame himself feeling tentative about it. 30 seconds on the clock. Fang might just be walking right into the waiting arms of Blame. It's so well played. All right, and complexity, are they going to go back to the faster plays? That worked early on in this game. It seems so. It's a 2-for-1, though. Glaive will take that combo every day of the week. And even they try to make their way onto the site. Christo gives them another greeting here. Dancing around the site with that AWP, and with the bomb down, he has full reign and full control on what this round has on offer, and he will silence them. A double kill for him. 3 rounds in a row for Astralis. The build back continues here. He's just manhandling outside right now on his own.
Yeah.
And no one can even best him. Not JT, not Fang. No one. That's 3 kills. He continues swinging for the 4th. That's second 4K of the game for this team, and he wants an ace as well. Will Floppy give it to him? Yes. Blame F. He's on a tear. Whether that's a blessing or a curse, I'm not sure here. Maybe they wanted to find themselves on nuke earlier on. Christo taking matters into his own hands, taking a step forward with the op, and now that's the bomb drop by Zipx. Astralis seemed to be all over the play. Grim trying to make his way into the site, but can't hit the flick up. It's only Fang, the only response. A good wall bang on to Blame F, all things said, but the nade skips at his feet, and that will be Astralis equalizing. Now make it 5 rounds in a row.
He's been constantly aggressive whenever there's some brawl happening elsewhere on the map.
Oh my. Christo, okay.
Yeah, Crystal's been really agile with the AWP as well, trying to move around the map as much as possible. Zipix, though, needs to be careful. He's all alone towards the ramp area here.
Oh, it's a committed angle. He opens up for the first on the Grim. Can he turn it to 2? He needs to. He's trying to call for support, and Mr. has arrived, and Zipix has turned up with 3. I mean, Halzerk will double entry it up, but he needs a literal 1v5. Zipek has done all the work he's needed to do. And right now, down on the site is Glaive, playing the lower ramp angle. Bit of a headshot angle. Dinked up is Halzerk, but not full damage. And he'll swing up for the real deal. That's 8-7 now. A big comeback here from Astralis. Is the momentum Astralis might need. Let's see if they can carry it over onto the pistol. I'm fine, joined by Ted. But we don't have time for introductions here. It's a fast ramp play. But 3 players in position here for complexity could unravel this one for Astralis. Taps away from Halzerk, but it only makes out for 1. Fang, at the same time, is struggling to control his USP, but then he flicks up on a zip and plucks him from the sky. No bomb into control for Glaive. A 1v3 for him.
As crisp as you like it. As crisp as a cookie. Glaive, a 1 versus 3 clutch for the IGL. Now this one looks pretty much impossible here. Still has 1 minute to work with. Now he's getting he's gonna
wait
get
a minute.
spotted. Actually just down the first. Yeah, there might be a chance here.
Hold on, hold the phone. Glaive, what do you got? Something in ya. Magic?
Oh.
Is it that? It's a headshot on a JT. Now a 1v1 against Floppy. He starts to press the issue, but Floppy is going to put that one to rest. No clutch attempt here today. And Complexity are just going to laugh it off. Are you prepared for Floppy? And the damage dealt as well. Floppy certainly hears those tags, and as Glaive starts creeping forward, this could be problematic, and Glaive goes down. Now the MP9 of Fang out towards ramp, spots out the bomb, and some. Now the jig is up. Grim, he even gets himself in a position, but I think he might have been spotted. The MP9 is going to need to do God's work. He swings out and finds a kill onto Zip. That's all they need, because now it's a 1v3 for Blame, as Christo falls next. 30 seconds. Not a lot of space to reconsider. He's been spotted out. His position's been revealed. What move does Blame make in this situation? Do they continue swinging him back and forth, and Floppy just wins the outright duel? Complexity start off this game hot. They're trying to draw away these outside players, trying to allow them to cross safely. Mollies go in, but the spot's there. Halzark landing taps. He'll find the first headshots, and he sees two more players go down towards that lower site. Where are these rotates? Well, one of them's down in the form of Grim, and there is a possibility that they go back up the vent. If they so please, you still have Blame F in towards lobby. But not anymore. JT just eradicates him, I guess. And now you're basically forced to go down towards that B site. You do have a flank, though. They're just waiting. They're waiting on Mister. He's walked all the way around outside, but maybe not, because now Glaive's down. And Christo, hoping and praying, but now he's down. And, I mean, Mr. Nice flank. This is not going to find anything. The bomb's on the ground. He needs the kill, the plant. Too many things on the laundry list to complete, but he finds the headshot on a Floppy, but Fang is there for the instant trade. 12-8 for Complexity. The flawless streak continues. Does he want to make the move?
Yeah, both of them know that the other one is there as well.
I mean, this is a round-defining factor, perhaps, but oh my goodness, that could have been a triple lineup. Glaive now around the red box. This is a success here for Astralis. They've gotten themselves down and towards the lower site. Potentially, Blame F even picking off JT. And now Grim in a 1v3 will not be able to find Blame F, and with that bomb getting planted,
they've been able to find a couple kills, Astralis, in some of those rounds, getting 3 down in the previous one.
Halzark even dropping down. Dangerous game, but the op could make do, and he will strike down Glaive. First in, and even gets Grim in position. And Halzark keeps shifting the sand, keeps moving around. And they're going to go back towards ramp where Floppy remains here on the boost. Not going to get checked. First kill found, turn it to 2. Even surviving so darn long to maybe allow those rotates to come through. But Blame F is still alive. There's still an opportunity in this round. JT in towards mini, sees the barrel, insta headshot. Where's the trade? There it is. Grim on top of hut, gets it done. But Zipex going back up the ladder. Do they think he went down towards that lower site? No. The information is there. Grim gets gushed, but that's not the kill that Zipex wanted. He's put into a 1 versus 3. Someone called this a impossibility, but it's Zipex we're talking about. Maybe he can make magic happen, but no. Shut down at the first opportunity is Grim. We'll see what move Astralis decide to make. Fang, he's gonna take the initiative! It's a double kill for making 3! Fang, he's going off right now, joined with Grim, and they just slaughter Astralis! It's done!
What a shutdown. Look at that Fang. He's having the time of his life right now.
I mean, the way this game was going, it was looking like Astralis had a route open, but Fang closes it shut. They want to turn up the gas again, and this time around, it's a 2 for 2. Astralis have access in towards this A site, and Floppy mollied off. We might have a retake.
That's a bro and a half. Smoke splashes. They have the defuse kits as well. No Molotovs. There is a Molotov and a smoke on to Blame F, though.
The flash underneath heaven, trying to escort the peak. Floppy, 1 for 1. Couldn't find the kill to the Christo, though. He shows up, and JT right underneath the smoke, around the edge, hunting for the kills, but they're just tucked away and so deep inside of lobby right now. As he makes his way onto the site, it's not quite planted for them, though. Fake defuse. Will that draw out Blame F? It will, but Blame F converts the kill.
Oh, that's a great play from Floppy. He's going to confirm that Hauser surely knows that there is a potential timing. Christo, he's got the timing of his life here. I don't think that Floppy realizes that. I don't think that Hauser realizes that. They have no idea.
Dear.
This is phenomenal. Christo, he's got the round in the palm of his hand. He's going to clear out this A-bomb side. This is a disaster for complexity.
Oh my word. They had no idea. They weren't covering for Christo. Christo opens it up in the highest pressure situation. He opens up that A site.
Ask for help. This is all they needed to make Hauser turn away his attention for a split second and open the window for Christo, and they're even going to take down the ramp player.
It might be equalized here. Ted, as well as Complexity, are playing on a handicap. Astralis looking to do wonders here as BlameF continues his rampage, and he's up to 30. He'll be dropped eventually, but all the damage is done.
Being down to 5 consecutive round losses here on their T side to start things off in the second half of Nuke, their deciding game. That's going to decide whether they go through the playoffs or go home. They managed to bounce back, winning 3 in a row now, 6 out of the last 8.
He won't die for now. Are they just going to go back? It's back to ramp. It is back to ramp. It's back to Floppy. It's Christo. Christo! The stand-in! A double entry! He's an AWPer! And he does that to Complexity! Open B site, and you have to make the hardest decision to save and give OT guarantee.
They need to hold on to those guns. This is everything that they have going into the 30th round.
Running at them. They know the importance. Take a gun away. Oh boy, JT loses his. And what can you do with this?
From the Espoo arena tomorrow.
There might be more to Astralis this season than we thought. Let's see if they can bring it home on an A rush. Absolutely. It's zywoo this time on the entry, and they're already fast down the vent. Already in the site. But Floppy ducks down 2. Keeping this one level, but it's your 2 stars of the show. Floppy? Is he aware? Is he watching? BlameF reveals his position, could not hit the instant headshot. Alarm bells begin to ring. Does Floppy want to fight this? Instead, it'll be the HE, and Floppy follows up. Overtime.
1 versus 3. That one's going to be extremely hard. Molotov going to make his position known as well. Floppy, he's heard that. He's going to move into the headshot angle. Spots him. Doesn't really want to pick up that fight. Has the support of Fang, and there you have it. 15-15. Complexity refused to go down. Floppy's going to get aggressive towards ramp. We haven't actually seen a whole lot of that, right? He hasn't really been moving around too much.
He's going to push in. They see that triple nade, and Floppy knows there's space available, but he finds Grim. But look at this. I love the re-aggression there from Floppy. Makes the read, and then Halzer snipes down 1 outside. Continually, he gets the reposition. He escapes. Halzer going to push up for the angle. Are they going to walk around the corner? He spots the barrel. He fires off a little too early, though. No connection. And now he's starting to get spammed down through the smoke, but zywoo so low, he starts burning in the flames. It's so messy here from Halzer, and he can't stop them from going down the vents. A massive opportunity, but it puts it down to Floppy. Can he stop the plant? 15 seconds, first headshot found. Mr. 42 HP around the edge of the smoke. Floppy's gonna lock it in. First round of OTs for Complexity. How many more players are gonna join him? It's just Fang. It's Fang alone. Now the rotation are here for Complexity. Fang is a lunatic. Sits inside the molly and sits down Blame. Tons of utility is still available for Complexity as well to knock off players on the angles, and as well the ramp flank.
That's so awkward.
Starting to come through. They are watching for it, but Halzer's a fast shot with that op, and he will find Zip. And the next Halzer, he just snipes down all of Astralis. Is Complexity taking a 2-round lead in OT?
Do they really want to commit with him this time around? It seems like it.
Oh, but there's 3 players here. This could definitely work out. Complexity up above. Grim does go down. The trades are there, though. The trades are absolutely there, and Heaven mollied out. No chance to really fight this one.
There's the one-way smoke. Flash lined up. Floppy, he needs this one to be perfect.
Both go in. Blinds up Fang. Problems there. Halzer gets his one, and Fang falls into the site, but zywoo still strikes. Time really an issue now, as I think Astralis will nab themselves at least one. The breathing space is there to continue fighting on Nuke.
He's not going to be towards ramp this time around. secret. Gonna be his position of choice, and a one-way Molotov from BlameF to help him out is gonna set up Zip
that's
for a lovely
nasty.
pickup.
That is nasty. Stealing away JT. And now they push on through, though. A kill onto Mr. Glaive taking flak as well through the walls. But the bomb down in the front of Mini. In the lap of BlameF. This is looking like one that's so good. Spam damage onto BlameF, but not enough for the kill as BlameF swings out and doles him a headshot. Talzerk in a 1v4. And they basically know exactly where he's playing from. He only got one shot to take down Blame, and then the rest of the team opens up. Blame does swing into it. And potentially giving opportunities. I'm not saying he got this in the bag by any means. There actually is an avenue, I mean, I would say down the vents, but Christo is holding that angle, and he's got it locked in. 17 all, Astralis equalize. And so they're going to go for the A-side pop. They're going to try and go back to what worked in regulation. But there's BlameF on the site. There's Glaive there too. We can see a map put from Astralis instead for this entire time. As Halzerk falls next, Astralis have themselves a map point.
Map and playoffs point. Here it goes.
I mean, from the winning position complexity, now it's double OT or bust, and that's Zipix to open up with the first kill, striking down Floppy. Man disadvantage here for complexity. What do you make do with this?
Oh, and look at how passive
They've left Christo here. Oh my word. This is a death sentence. Who will walk into Christo's op? It's gonna be himself. He'll find the kill. And Fang? Okay, sure, a trade. But is there gonna be a rotation, Glaive? They could potentially see BlameF's barrel before he knows. They'll creep out. They'll start throwing the utility in. Blame, does he see the legs? Is there a gap he can use here? No, but there is Glaive striking down Fang. Players coming up the vents as Mr. drops Halzerk. It's a 1v4 for JT. It's Astralis off to the playoffs.
Oh, what a round to pick it up. What a way. Look at the reaction from Glaive. They needed that win. We spoke about the impact that a game like that would have to Astralis, and look at them. They deserve it. That was a wild game. That was a wild run in the tournament.